What's up, y'all? It's Jonathan Rollins. I'm back with another reaction to a Swedish classic. All right, before we get started, I got to remind you about my comedy club, The Laugh House. Go to thelaughhouse.se to see what we got going on there. We got a few more shows this season, all the way up to June 7th. So come check it out. We got English shows every week, except for the Eurovision final. I learned not to have a show that day because people are busy. But every other Saturday, there's English shows. Once a month, there's Swedish shows celebrating diversity in the Swedish comedy scene. And we're always trying to do cool things. For instance, we are collaborating with Presence Impro for a humor festival called the Midsummer Comedy Fest. It's between June 26th and June 29th. Get your tickets to check out at least one of the 3 Laugh House shows that are going on there. And make sure whenever you see me, say what's up. I love meeting y'all. I'm also on Patreon, patreon.com/Jonathan Rollins. Join the party over there. Get extra stuff. Get to jump the queue with reaction requests. Get the back catalog of Tuesday Night Hangs. A whole bunch. So join the party. And now it's time for today's reaction. Today I'll be reacting to a song called Långa bollar på Bengt by Svenne Rubins. Sounds like it's going to be a joke song. I'm looking forward to it. I'm in the right mindset for a joke song. The picture behind me says it. The title of the song says it. A little bit about the song. It was released in 1992 on the album Långa, bollar på Bengt. I feel like they thought they were onto something, huh? The song was a novelty hit in Sweden. It was a surprise hit, too. They probably thought they're just messing around, and all of a sudden, they started getting on the radio. They got heavy radio rotation and made it to number 17 on the Swedish charts. The song said to be a comedic and catchy tune that mixes spoken word with absurd storytelling. It's said to be a Swedish cult classic. That intrigues me a lot, man. I want to hear what the cult classic type stuff is. But that also means it could be something that I just don't get. I might be too far outside of it. It is 1992. Swedish humor in 1992, I can't imagine. The song is also said to parody sports commentary and has a uniquely Swedish brand of humor. I'm guessing there's going to be jokes that go over my head because I didn't watch Swedish sports commentary. And then when I do watch sports, even Swedish sports, I tend to watch it with American broadcasts because that's what we do, man. We entertain. So even our sports broadcasting is a little more. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me, y'all. Don't shoot the messenger, but we do that right. Like boxing, it's like, man, I watched Swedish boxing, like a Swedish broadcast of the Swedish guys talking about a guy. It wasn't even 2 dudes. There's one guy sounded like he was sleepy watching the boxing match, and the way that the producers blend the sound in the arena with like the mastering of the sound in the arena or the venue with the guy talking or girl talking, whoever's talking, the commentators. It's never a good mix to me. I feel like the mix is off and it sounds like muffled and they sound bored and they go so long without talking. And I know that's very contrary to how us Americans are. But it's just funny to me that they just so cool in silence, just sitting there just watching the fight. It's like, hey man, tell me what's going on. If it was another guy there, maybe y'all swap a story. Jeez, I'm just watching muffled audio. Talk. You got the clear mic. I don't know. Man, every now and then I go on a rant. You're welcome. Fun fact, the band name Svenne Rubins is a pun. Svenne, which I've learned since being here, is Swedish slang for like a regular Joe. I see that Svenne Banan and all of that stuff like that when they're just talking about a Swede. I hear it at these comedy shows when they're talking about Svennar and Svenne and stuff like that. So I get that. And Rubins, I didn't know this until I read this, but it's like a sense of grandeur, like it's posh. So this is like a posh regular Joe, which I think is a cool ass band name. They were originally formed as a joke for a party in Vansbro, but ended up becoming one of Sweden's longest running comedy bands. The fact that they have comedy bands is an interesting thing too, but I guess we have that. Look, Weird Al? Blues Brothers? But they would. We'll see. I'll judge afterwards. As for this song, I'm gonna guess, of course it's silly. Långa bollar på Bengt, I'm guessing that's gonna be a double entendre because they're trying to act like Bengt got some long balls, but Bengt is also a good athlete of some sort. Maybe he's a multi-talented athlete that hits the ball far in golf and kicks the ball far in soccer. That's my guess. So here it is. It'll be like, I guess it goes like, oj, vilka långa bollar på Bengt. Han slår bollar långt och har lång bollar då. Bollar långa på Bengt. Vilka långa bollar på Bengt. That's my guess. I'm apprehensive about that guess. I feel like I should have done better. It's a little harder when I'm trying to put together Swedish. And I'm trying to do the spoken word stuff they said too. I don't know. We'll see. It's time to find out. I got the lyrics right here. I'm ready to laugh. I know it's going to be silly. So I shouldn't be caught off guard and judging it in a serious way. Let's do it. Here is Långa bollar på Bengt by Svenne Rubins. Long balls to Bengt. Sound like a...
Jag tänker tillbaks på min korta session som 12-årig grabb i fotbollsskor. Jag fick instruktioner, jag skulle gå som back till vänster och tänka på att kämpa och springa och bara slå långa bollar på Bengt. Långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt. Bengt, han var påläggskalv. Långa bollar på Bengt. Jag blev befordrad till vänsterhalv. Långa bollar på Bengt. Jag tänkte nu får jag min chans och befängt. Det går så sällan som man har tänkt. Min entusiasm kom på skam, den blev dränkt i långa bollar på Bengt. Långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt. Långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt.
I feel like, oh, they're about to go nuts, huh? I feel like I'm almost mad at myself for my guess. I should have guessed it was like it. Of course the song sounds like this. It's pretty creative. I like it. It's funny. I don't know what else to say about it. I want to check out more. But so far so good. I get where they're going with it. It seems a little smarter than I expected, actually. Well, let's keep going.
För inte länge sen gick jag mig till fotbollsplanen ner.
Uh-oh, we got a story.
Döm om min förvåning. Vem tror ni att jag ser? Jo, Bengt som blir tränare nu på äldre år. Och center var hans egen grabb, Bengt junior. Resten vi går, det ser till att ni slår långa bollar på Bengt. Långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt. Långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt. Slå långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt. Bara långa bollar, långa bollar, långa bollar på Bengt.
Graphics. Well, I know it's gonna be stuck in my head for the next day or two. Longa, bolar, longa, bolar, longa, bolar. It's really catchy, but slightly forgettable though. So I'm gonna say not a banger. I mean, I'm sure they don't expect to be a banger on here, but it was catchy and it was fun. It was more, like I said, it was smarter than I thought. It was like more thought behind it than I expected, and it was like a little pleasant surprise to hear the little standard cowboy western thing in there, like that little doom 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 doom. That was pretty cool the way they did that. As always, the crafting musically was well done. The song even had its layers, maybe not a bunch of them, but it was a well-made song. It's just what y'all do here, man. I'm just always, even a silly song like this, it was good. They had two music breakdowns. That might have been because they didn't have much more to say lyrically, but it was good, man. I get it. I'm laughing, smiling along with it as I check it out. Good stuff. Another good, silly song. Am I going to listen to it a lot more? No, I'm not going to listen to it a lot more, but I had a good time when I listened to it right now, and that's what matters. So thanks for the suggestion. You can leave suggestions for me as well down in the comments. You can go down in there and tell me what to listen to next. If you down in the comments and you see some songs you think are a good idea, then go ahead and leave a like on those. The more likes, the more likely I am to add them to the ever-growing list. And speaking of that list, the next song I'll be reacting to is called Ni Gammal Vals, and it's by Lil Lenfors and Svante Turesson. Stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, get notifications, and most importantly, spread the word. Let people know about this American comedian living in Sweden, reacting to classic Swedish music. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next classic. Peace.